Okay, so this is vlog one for the recital class. A little nervous about this. I don't really like recording videos of myself, but we're here now. Um, yeah, so I'm just going to talk through kind of like my thought process of coming up with a program and coming up with, or like the main challenges I will be facing and my main concerns and things that I have to work out for this year. Um, so my main issue, like personally, when it comes to performing, is my own I get a bit of stage fright, somewhat. Not as bad. I used to be much like when I was in secondary school. I would perform in front of like my whole school stuff at Christmas and stuff, but ever since the pandemic, my confidence in performing in front of people has definitely drastically went downhill. Um, like especially in solo settings. In group settings, that's a bit better because not all the focus is on me. So obviously, I want to build up on my confidence in performing in front of people by myself. Um, and then another part of it is I hope this recital class will help me get over my, I don't know, imposter syndrome what I have in music. It's one of my like biggest things that happens. So I'm hoping with me this performance class I get maybe a bit more confidence in myself and realize like my musical talent and not feel like I as if well I'm not it's not going to cure it. This whole thing isn't going to completely cure my imposter syndrome. Everyone gets it, but hopefully it will remedy it just slightly. um so as for terms of program, I've always had my ideas. I am a jazz contemporary kind of ballad. My mezzo soprano, that's my vocal type, I'd say. So I always lean towards more ballady and more deeper tone, if I guess could say, pieces of music. So I love a lot of Leifei music, and I want to incorporate her. I love a lot of jazz music because again, that deep, rich tones of like Nina Simone, Ella Fitzgerald, love their voices, love singing their songs. What I have my laptop set up right behind. So now, really, my main concern about my recital thing program that I have for so far is if it all sounds kind of samey. Because I tend to sing songs that I like singing. That's the one thing. If I want to have a successful program, I have to pick something that I enjoy to sing and every like 100%. Like obviously I have to challenge myself. But with my personal experience, if I don't love the song 100%, I will not have no want to put not much effort into it. Right now, from the start, Leve, Let You Break My Heart Again by Leve, Amar Pelos Dios by Salvador Sobral. That was the Eurovision song that won for Portugal in 2017, I believe. I wanted to maybe throw in like a foreign language one, just to kind of make me work on my pronunciation, and maybe that will be something different to bring to the table. Misty, Girl from Ipanema, Misty by Ella Fitzgerald, sorry, Girl from Ipanema, Stan Getz, Yao Gilberto, Unforgettable. I haven't picked a version yet, but again, this is just all head like thing. Under Paris Skies and Walk On By. Now, again, this is a very jazz heavy slash R&B with Walk On By at the end there. Um, but again, I'm not set on it. The theme of it is kind of love because that's a lot of jazz songs have like love, but I'm also tempted whether to throw in what was I thinking about throwing in? Trip to the library, which I did musical theatre when I was doing my grades. That was my specialization: pop music, pop contemporary, and musical theatre. And Trip to the Library is kind of slightly jazzy, I'd say, and I'm good enough at it. Now I still have to work on it. I never actually completed my senior certificate grade in with the Royal Irish Academy, so it still could do polishing. And again, I haven't properly done music singing lessons for over a year or so now. Yeah, I stopped at the end of last January, so I'm a bit out of touch when it comes to it. So anyway, but as for my repertoire, two songs I definitely want to have in it is Misty. Misty is one of my favorite songs to ever sing. We're asked to perform a song in the next class, and I think I'm going to perform this one because it's the one I'm most confident in, and probably I won't need to change much to it. I'm thinking maybe if I get into companies, obviously I have to get into companies, but I might do this piece a cappella, just to add a bit of, like, I don't know, mystery and atmosphere to it, because I feel it's a very intimate song. So to create a sort of intimacy, just myself instead of any accompanist, just me. Maybe a little bit of, I don't know. This is just me spitting balling ideas. The second song I definitely want to include is From the Start by Leve, because it's just such a fun song, and that's one thing that I have a problem with in general is my breathing. My breathing in this is quite poor. So obviously I need to, these are after. So From the Start and Misty are definitely the two songs I want to include in my program. And I'm still kind of spitballing. Obviously I think in class I'm going to discuss with my peers kind of what should I include, or should I include like some other songs, like again, should I include some Adele ballads and stuff like that? Should I include, there's the musical theatre, Trip to the Library. And also one song that's really good, Somewhere Only We Know. It's a very fun, uplifting song. Has a theme of love somewhat, but it's more so of like a nostalgic kind of love. So again, this is me spitballing. I still have to settle on it, but this recital playlist here is what I'm mostly aiming for. Again, I don't know if I can move too much in genres, but I'll just confirm that in class. So just talk to Orla about it, and I'll talk to my peers about it, see if moving genre should be a thing to do. Sorry, I have my little cat assistant, my music assistant here to help me with the next part. Anyway, my main goals to kind of reach what I need to do is, obviously, since I've been not in singing lessons for over a year now, I have to work on warm-ups properly training my voice back to its condition it was like a year ago. So obviously I'll be looking up, I know my own like musical warm-ups just from doing singing lessons for over 6 years, I think. So obviously I have some stuff in the background, so I'm not going to be completely like lost, but I might look some other ones up on YouTube and use those to practice as well. And then breathing, I have a bit of a bad streak ever since I stopped singing lessons. I also got a really bad chest infection last year, so because of that, my breathing is gone a little bit down the gutter. So obviously I will be practicing and aiming. I might show and record me doing some breathing exercises and stuff. Also as well, I thought a fun way to incorporate breathing exercises. Sorry, I actually forgot. I forgot to grab it. But a fun way to practice breathing exercises is actually by working on the Fadagstan. We're required for another module, our traditional Irish music module. We're asked to bring in a tin whistle. This is my dad's tin whistle. And honestly, I think it might be a good way. I killed two birds with one stone. I practice for my Irish trad module, and I work on my breathing for my singing and stuff like that. Obviously, I might record me practicing on this for the other module, because it might just be handy to have, and it shows like maybe I can show my progress in between how much I can hold my breath or keep my breath regulated from one song to the other. I'll spare the ears for now. Also as well to get sheet music and stuff and figure out finalize. Obviously, I hope to have my recital playlist finalized by next week. I just want to discuss again, can I expand genres a little bit more? Expand genres a bit more. I just realized my thing is very squeaky, and I don't really want to re-record this again because this is like my third take or something like that. So apologies for that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll take it one step at a time. I have to start practicing, like finding arrangement with right kind of timing. And yeah, I want to discuss. So the goals for this week are to obviously perform Misty and be confident in performing Misty, start working on some breathing exercises, finalize my recital program, but that's after the discussion with my peers in Orla about adding genres and stuff like that. It's can I just stick to one genre, or do you think it would be better to mix up? I don't know. Like again, I'm picking the theme of like love and stuff like that. Um, to it's very easy to find songs that all work together, love based. Anyway, so that's the end of week 1 vlog. But I'll see if I might record my practicing as well before obviously next class. And yeah, that's it.